All right, guys, we just finished watching episode 2 of House of the Dragon, the Game of Thrones spinoff. We were actually planning on watching it last night, but we just got up this morning. So this is fresh. We've only just finished about less than 10 minutes ago. I thought it was a good episode. I really did. What did you think of? What are your initial thoughts on it?
I like it. There's a lot of politics.
A lot of politics.
And there's like family, struggle, and like just to, get the throne. I mean, it's mainly about like having, the king to have an heir.
There's a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, because like I mean, he did put his daughter like to the throne.
Yeah. She's the heir, and the establishment they don't like it.
No, and
so there's transition in
he
this.
has a brother. I mean, he wants to be like next in line.
His
too,
brother wants to be the king, and his daughter is now the heir. The establishment doesn't really like it, and we saw at the end of the episode, the king is about to get backstabbed by his own small council.
Yeah, he surprised everyone.
Yeah, because they were pressuring him. In this episode, this is really about them trying to pressure him to marry now that Queen Emma is dead, and this takes place 6 months later. So they're pressuring him to marry because they want him to have a male heir. So Rhaenyra, who is the name heir, could actually be illegitimate now. They do not want her.
Yeah.
They made it pretty clear.
But for me, I really don't care like if she becomes the queen as long as she's like good in controlling,
Well, the king knows that she's good.
Yeah.
She'll be a good queen.
I mean, not like, throw away her responsibility or not take,
Yeah. You saw that look that she got when she was speaking at the small council. They were kind of like, why are you talking? Because there's a situation with Daemon. Daemon definitely, I believe, wants to usurp his brother and become the king. And so they had tried to stop that because Daemon has a lot of ambition. He believes he is the true heir. He's the only male Targaryen. And Rhaenyra is a woman, and she is not supposed to be the heir, even though the king made her the heir.
Yeah, but Daemon still, he doesn't want to. He wants to be like next in line, but he doesn't want to hurt the king's daughter.
Yeah, they do have a decent relationship.
Yeah,
because you notice when the king's hand and his men went, they weren't going to go anywhere. Then Rhaenyra shows up on the dragon, and she gets the egg back without any bloodshed.
Yeah.
So.
And I think that was awesome, and I like it when she, how to control the dragon.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like she might be in like, the ancestor of Daenerys. Yeah. Daenerys.
Yeah. She's like this takes place like 170 years beforehand or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But I've had questions where, what's the name of the house? Like that control the dragon?
Oh, House Targaryen.
Yeah, Targaryen.
Yeah.
Is it like she's the only one who can control the dragon, or like everyone can?
Well, she's the only one that we've seen so far.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't read the books, so I guess we're just going to have to see what happens going forward. But right now, she's the only one. But she is the heir right now. It is a question if she's actually legitimate, even though the king made her the heir. It doesn't seem like the establishment, they don't want her. They want a male heir, and you already saw. I can't remember the guy's name. He's one of the lords, and he's made it pretty clear at the end. He was there with Damon. He's about to plot against the king.
Yeah, because like he thought the king would marry her daughter.
Would marry his daughter.
His daughter, yeah.
And then the king announces he's marrying Lady Allison,
The maid.
who is not a part of House Valerian, not a Targaryen. So this is kind of going way off the realms.
And it is
That they wanted
the king's daughter's friend.
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
was kind of shocked too.
Yeah, so it's like shock everyone.
Yeah, because the king and his daughter had a conversation. They both like, yeah, I miss your mother. She can't be replaced. It was like a good bonding moment. And then he says, he has a small council and he says, yeah, I'm going to remarry. And everybody was thinking that it was going to be that little girl. But that little girl is on like 12 years old. And her father's there. He's thinking, all right, he's about to marry my daughter. Then he announces, I'm marrying Lady Allison. And everybody is just like, oh no. And I believe that was the tipping point. And that's when that lord of House Valerian went to Damon. And he's going to plot against the king. So that threw everybody off. And remember, they had a preview for the next episode. Yeah, he's going to have a baby with Lady Allison. And that's going to be a whole bunch of drama. And I can't wait to see that because a lot of people probably going to be saying, hey, that's the legitimate heir, that little baby boy.
I mean, I just never understand why that's so important about like the bloodline in the past.
Well, I mean, this is fantasy right here, and that's the tradition. There's never been a female heir before. So, and Renana, I guess she's a little bit naive, thinking that she can just change things, but not gonna happen.
Yeah, it just seems like everyone just want to have power.
Well, it's Game of Thrones is about power, really.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's all about power. I mean, the Iron Throne, that is the seat of power. Now, when it comes to Viserys, he seems like he's a noble king, but he's kind of weak. He doesn't have, a lot of people are not respecting him now. Good heart, but he is not doing what needs to be done. And people are starting to see the weakness in him. And he's probably one of the reasons why House Targaryen ends up falling. And when you get to Game of Thrones, the Baratheons and the Lannisters have control of King's Land. He's weak. He's weak. Now, when you are in a position of power, you're going to have to act and do things that you may not think is morally right, but you have to do things to ensure that the realm is secure.
Yeah, but how do they know?
By him taking that Lady Allison, when you're talking about trying to secure the houses and the respect, and you go out and you marry outside of that, yeah, that's going to make weakness. It's going to make the family weak. And I believe that was probably the big step towards the downfall of the Targaryens. Now, I haven't read the books.
But nowadays, it's like, no, it's not that. I mean, like in the past, I know this is like in the past.
Yeah.
And where, they are against, the king's daughter to be the queen,
Yeah.
And they want a boy.
Yeah, they want a boy.
But how do they know that the boy will secure the kingdom?
It doesn't. You don't really know. I mean, think it is. I mean, you have monarchies today. There's no guarantee that the next monarch is going to be good. I mean, when Queen Elizabeth dies, who said that Charles is going to be good? Nobody knows. I mean, It's not an elected position. It's an hereditary position. That's the thing with monarchies.
Oh, yeah.
So, but in this case, it's supposed to be the first male heir, even though the king has to appoint and name an heir. Now, when it came to like ancient Rome, if you want to go real world, not all of the kings actually had sons. Not all the Roman emperors had sons, so they would actually name a successor. In some cases, it would actually be the Praetorian Guard. If they didn't like the emperor, they would just kill him, and then they'll name a new emperor. But this is a fantasy right here. But that just shows you, just by hereditary doesn't mean you're going to be any good, even though it's technically an hereditary right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I liked it.
Yeah, I just don't understand. Like in the beginning and at the end, they show the island with the small crowd.
Yeah, I don't understand that. They haven't really done much with what's going on. I know it's an outside threat. Now, people that's read the books, they probably understand that a bit more. All I know is it's an outside threat. But right now, the main focus has really been on Daemon on Dragonstone versus the King and Rhaenyra right now. That's kind of the core, and they've only focused a little bit on the Crab Island. I guess that's what you'll call it, because I don't really know. They have not done a very good job of establishing what's really going on with that. But I guess once they establish the foundation of the show, which they really have done. Maybe they'll focus on this other stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
Right
well,
now.
what I really want to see is I was wondering if they would show the, in the Game of Thrones, like they were bearing what's it called? The White
Oh, the
Knight?
White Walkers?
Yeah, the White Walkers.
Yeah.
I wonder if they would show that.
I don't think you're going to get that here. Probably not, at least in this first season. It did get renewed for a second season.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think we're going to see any of that. I think they're doing such a good job of actually, at least the first 2 episodes, it's all about the hereditary thing for the Iron Throne. I love that part about Game of Thrones right there. I love that. Now, when it got to like season 8 of Game of Thrones, it was just so awful, and it was so bad. I like what they're doing now. It's kind of a simple story. Like, I can't remember all the names right now, but I'm starting to get a hold of it right here. I'm getting the gist of it, and I like this story. They've done such a very, very good job on the show. It's holding 85% with the audience on Rotten Tomatoes. Pretty good.
Yeah.
The critics, 83% right now. And for the most part, I haven't run into anybody that's hated the show so far. Jeremy said he thought the first episode was fine. I'm pretty sure he's going to do a review of the second episode, but I like it. It's a solid show so far for me. So that Sunday we need to try to watch it on the premiere. But I know we're a bit early sleepers though, so.
Yeah. Well, most of the stuff like in the movie, in the past is okay, but nowadays is not like the scene where like they want the king to marry the daughter that is not even 14.
Yeah, so basically right now you basically have a 3-horse race for the Iron Throne. Daemon, Rhaenyra, and the new baby that we'll actually see in the next episode. So it's like a 3-horse race. I'm wondering if that baby boy is going to get killed. I would not be surprised, because I don't think he's really a major focus of this season. It's possible that he could get killed. And you know what? I'm wondering what the relationship between Rhaenyra and Alicent is going to be now, because Rhaenyra did not look happy when his father said he was marrying Alicent. Alicent is like her best friend. So I don't know how that's going to play out.
Yeah. I do like the TV the TV show.
Yeah, it's really good so far. Really good so far. But guys, what do you think it is? Did you actually see House of the Dragon episode 2? Are you guys liking the show? Leave us a comment. Hit the subscribe button. Anything else we got to talk about here?
Yeah. Well, even though like I haven't read the book, we haven't read the book.
No.
It's understandable.
Yeah, it's understandable. I mean, I never read any of the books when Game of Thrones came out, and it was really good show.
Yeah.
So,
So.
yep, that's pretty much it, guys. We will catch you on the next video. Let's say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye.
You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.